Yo, today we're gonna talk about the state of Zenless Zone Zero, and it's been a month since the game came out and a month since I made my first impression video on the game. So basically today we're gonna talk about the state of the game, what people think, and also what I think exactly about the game, what are my future plans with the game, and if you did quit the game from the start, it's a very good video for you to know if you wanna come back or not, because if we recap the video that I made about the game, that is a first impression, what I said is you can quit the game and let some content creators get to the end game so that you can know if you want to come back to the game or not. And of course today I'm going to give you my opinion, and as always I'm not gonna waste your time, I'm going to be straight to the point. And if you want to know if there's some things that changed, I actually changed my opinion on some things in the game, and to be honest a lot of other things stayed the same. And now let me address one of the most important points that a lot of people talked about, which is the difficulty. Again, a lot of people are saying, oh, you want a Elden Ring type game? No. And we all know that gacha games are mostly easy, so to be easy compared to gacha games, that's a new thing. That was basically in my first impression, but now I would say that there is not really a lot of things that changed, but I would say that the Holo Zero is super fun when you get to the end. You will need to understand your characters even more. You will start implementing more and more things, and the game won't be like very bottom mashy. And for people who don't follow the news, Zenless Zone Zero said that they are doing or creating new difficult modes in the future, but take that with a grain of salt. This is Hoyo, you know, but let's only talk about 1.0. So basically you will find some difficulty in the Holo Zero. The Shio defense is also has some difficulty, but I think I really like the Holo Zero. It's a very good mode. I liked it from the start, but now I like it even more. Now I did find a way to enjoy Zenless Zone Zero, and I will tell you how to do that, but before that let's talk about the story. I didn't really change my mind about the story. I still like it. I still like the storytelling, and I still don't like the TVs. The TVs are also getting removed in the future, but let's stay here. Currently the TVs are still annoying for most people. Some people might like the TVs, which that's what I saw, but if you quit for the TVs are still annoying, except for Holo Zero. I would argue that in Holo Zero, the more you play it, the better the TVs become. But in the story, they're super immersion breaking. Now let me tell you how I'm approaching the game. This is the way that I found fun in the game. This is how I'm having fun in playing Zenless Zone Zero. So if we look at my characters, I was very lucky. I got every single powerful character in the game. If you want to talk about Nora, Lycon, Ellen Jo, Zuyuan, I got every single good character in the game, which makes me want to talk about Loot Bar. If you want to top up in Zenless Zone Zero with cheaper prices, only using your UID, Loot Bar is the best place. I've been using Loot Bar for so long now, like other creators, and I can say that it's very safe, fast, and has so many discounts. For example, if you want to buy 6k monochromes in Zenless Zone Zero, you would buy them for $100 in the game, but with Loot Bar, you can even buy them for $85 and save up to 15% when you register with my link in the description and get a free 15% discount code. All you have to do is put your UID here, then put your server, choose your bundle, click on top up now, and I'm going to buy right now. And as you see, I got them with the double top up. Make sure to click on the link in the description to get even more discounts. Anyway, back to the video. Now getting more characters made me wanna experiment even more, and especially as a content creator, I wanted to make some videos about the characters, and exploring more and more characters like Anton made me really like the gameplay even more. But how should you approach it and how should you play the game? I would really not play the game as I play other gacha games. To be honest, I wasn't logging in every single day. I was just actually playing for fun. I enter the game once every 4 days or 3 days, and I think this is how you should play Zenless Zone Zero. If gacha games are a side game, Zenless Zone Zero is a side gacha game. Basically, that's what I think about the game. I'm having more fun playing the game even more casually. My internet level is still at 34, but of course since I had the opportunity to try the media server, I tried every content. And so the way I play Zenless Zone Zero, I play twice a week, I do experiment with characters, and I just dip, and the game became even more fun to me. Now all I do is play the game for some time and also do early access guides for some characters and have fun experimenting with the characters, and we already did one for Shinyi. So yes, I would say the game grew on me. I would say that this is the best way I want to play gacha games. If you want to compare it to Genshin or Wuwa or HSR, I still enjoy those games even more. Although I don't play Genshin a lot these days, but I will come back to Natlan. But basically, if you want to compare every 1.0, yeah, now I do like ZZZ even more than before, but I'm not really treating it like another gacha game or the same as the other gacha games that I played. And so if you quit the game and you want to come back, you like the game a little bit, but you don't know what you want to do, you can play the game from time to time. The game isn't even that hard. You don't need to get every single character for now. We're talking 1.0. Again, it's looking the same in 1.1, by the way. But the point is, if you want to have fun in the game, don't play it every day. It's just something that you play casually, super casually, which takes me to the other gacha elements. For example, the dailies in this game aren't really hard. So even if I log in and I want to do dailies, I still hate dailies in every gacha game. I hope they remove them. I will always say that. But yeah, the easier the better. There's another thing that I liked about this game that doesn't really exist in other gacha games, which is with the progression and farming. You can really choose anything that you want to farm and, you know, put it in one dungeon. This is very cool. You can farm one character material and the other character and some money and put them all in just one dungeon, and every one of them will cost 20. This does save time. Again, I feel the game saves you so much time that I think that you shouldn't play the game every day. Like, if they remove dailies, the game will be insanely better. Imagine Zenless Zone Zero without dailies and they just change it to weeklies. That will be insane. Currently, I'm having fun with the progression system. I really like it. This is something that they should implement in other games because it's pretty cool. Now, if you want to go to what people think about the game, firstly, the game almost made 100 million on mobile, which is very crazy. The game is doing good. The characters are actually selling. But if you want to talk about the perception of the game and also even my own rating of the game in the end, like, you will know that the game is still mixed with some people that still don't like the game. A lot of people really don't like the game. They don't want to play the game. But also there is a big player base for this game. A lot of people like it. And I think that most players are doing the same thing that I'm doing. They're just playing it super casually. And for me, if there's something that I didn't talk about now that I already talked about in the other video or I complained about, it's probably that it didn't change. And if my rating was a 6 to a 6.5, I would say it's probably 7 now. That I think this is a very fair number, or probably even 6.5. So between those two, like, the game is better. I'm having more fun if you don't play it every single day. But if I was playing it every day, I'll probably get super bored. I think 7 out of 10 is solid. Is it the best gacha game that I'm playing? No, but I'm still having fun. I'm still excited for the next updates. Let me know what you think about Zenless Zone Zero, and if you don't subscribe now, you're gonna lose your 50-50. Bye bye.